only the host that can send the co-host.
Yeah.
Coordinate. But it's okay. Maybe let's just.
Ben, why are you not accepting the co-host now? Please do back him up now, please.
Yeah.
Co-host me, please. If anybody feels co-host me.
Oh, goodness me. We must continue. We must continue. Emeka is requesting for the mic. I hope
No,
they give you the mic quickly.
Yes.
Hope you get, hope you get the mic.
Oh my God. I'm coming outside the co-host.
Can you send the co-host to me again, please?
Is it Benchuk speaking?
Yes, I'm speaking now.
Okay, Warrior Queen, can you send the co-host to Benchuk so that it will stand and not fall off easily? In case when they kick me out, at least he will still be there. All right. We must continue. Emeka, they didn't give you the mic. No, they have to let you have the mic. You because you must speak.
Yes.
I don't know. Warrior Queen, please stretch the mic to Emeka, to our own Queenity Angelic King Emeka.
Yeah, we have given him the mic. He's not accepting it.
Okay, maybe Emeka, you need to go out and come in again, then put out the request. You have to speak. I tell you.
I'm here.
You must speak. Oh, goodness me. It's like the network is really. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, now good morning from here. How's everybody? Well, we thank God for the progress, so having a spy amongst us. But the Bible says, "By their fruits you shall know them." I never knew that my name was being blackmailed. Basically, the Emeka is a DSS agent. The Emeka one, the Emeka this one, the Emeka that one. But meanwhile, I was trying to get people together. I was trying to get, as you've heard from Mount and Gloria, I was trying to get them together. When that early time they were having disputes. The reason why I paid attention more to our general, Prime Minister Mazi Sabonegba, was that during the time in the heat when our Oyindu was kidnapped, the DOS were busy scattering the whole family. They were busy attacking Samonepa. Meanwhile, Samonepa was telling people not to attack the DOS. Samonepa was telling us to come together to listen to the DOS. Until when, I think it took almost like 6 months. 6 good months before Simon fired back. So if I look at how you behave, how you treat people, how you organize everything, if you are busy scattering the house because of power or something, and meanwhile Simon on his own should never show any interest in any position. It tells you the kind of person he is. So please, all of us, we need to be mindful of who comes to you and tell you negative news about you. And that's it. It happens that the person that is being portrayed as negative is busy trying to unify the house. You need to look around very well. You need to pay attention. And I'm not easily moved by bad news. If you come and tell me something negative about somebody, I'll look at you somehow. Because personally, in my life, when I try focus on how to get something, how to improve everything we're trying to do, I've seen people left, right, center, gossiping, talking rubbish, demeaning or devaluing what that is being brought to the table, because they are not the ones bringing that idea, because they are not the ones putting efforts. They will try and ridicule your efforts. I've experienced that firsthand, so I know what I'm talking about. When I see people pushing against Simon Ekpa, at the same time, we can see the difference. We can see what he's saying. We can see what he's bringing to the table. But meanwhile, those that are accusing him, they're not bringing anything. Nothing. So, I mean, like I always say, we are all adults. All of us supposed to use our culture, get things right. You know, I want to thank Goodman for staying steadfast. I know it's not easy, especially in that zoo. You know, we thank God for everything. All the same, like I said at the beginning, we're making progress. Biafra is a goal. Biafra is a goal. Don't let any personal beef affect our goal, please. If you have any issue with any personal issue with anybody, somebody stole your money, or somebody's owing you money and doesn't want to pay you, please settle that in-house. Before tomorrow now, they will now say Biafrans are thieves. Biafra owe people money. Settle that thing indoors. If then best thing you can do, stop dealing with the person, focus on Biafra. It's as simple as that. But if the thing affects a lot of, if the thing, like I said, is affecting the whole thing, just like what this stupid, what's his name, Deadstone did, because of his personal beef with Simon Ekpa, he now decided to go to the building at Baltimore to go and remove flag. That one, no, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Don't allow your personal beef or quarrel or misunderstanding with somebody affect the whole thing everybody is doing, our collective. Don't do that.
Ayatagi raw. We eat you raw.
Exactly. Don't do that, please. I don't think Mouthpiece is here. I don't think Gloria is here. They are busy. I just thank God that they are both together now. We need our women, more. We need our women more. I remember attending a space, a while back, even though they were not, they are the people that will say, this is not how to go about it. Those kind of people. There are people that will come and say, this is how to go about it, but at the same time, they don't even have any idea to bring. Even the ideas they are bringing is not really making sense. I saw the women, the way one woman, I've forgotten her name. There is one, her name is Adora. There's another one, her name is Jesus. I don't forget her name. But if you see the way this woman coordinated the space, hey, I was just wishing that this kind of person we need for Biafra. Maybe this woman come join us for this group, address issues. Let God send person to convince them that the right thing, that the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing the right thing, and let her be joined, let her convert. And people where Sabi work, now what they look for. Why do you think during the time before the elections, what did not selection happened? Nonsense thing that they held. Once our Mazi Dragon went to their space while they were talking bad about him, he went to their space to pick up mic. They refused giving him the mic. The person where they gossip about, they will not miss. He request for mic, will not still not give a mic. So who is fraudulent? Who is fake? Look at here. The past, that stupid elder, fucking guy. What about him? He can't even come to defend himself. No man is not smart to defend himself. Because he knows he's fraud. He's fraudulent.
You know what, Emeka? There is something you said about a lady that held a space and is very coordinating, can coordinate. What we about our ladies hosting spaces is just be calm. Know that you are dealing with the public. You are not seeing their faces. You don't know anybody. Just respect people. That's all. That's all. Respect people. Make them comfortable. Make them comfortable. Don't be personal about things somebody say or did not say. Don't be personal. Don't be picky. They say something and you take it personal. You are not supposed to be in the public. You can't serve the public when you are too touchy. So that is just the problem. But if our ladies hold a space, it's okay. You hold a space, you respect people, you coordinate with respect, you don't see things as a personal attack, then you are good to go. Anybody can hold a space, but that ingredient must be there. You must be able to respect people, and you must remove anything personal. It attack me, this one attack me. that will render everything you are doing completely useless. You will be portraying negativity about us. That is not who Biafrans are. That is not how our ladies behave. So you need to know your onions before you coordinate people. Not everybody can coordinate people. We must continue. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes. So in conclusion, let us all be respectful of each other, like a good man just reminded me. And anybody that you see that has similar qualities or better qualities than you, look, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said it with his own mouth. If somebody can do it better than him in this movement, he will step down. What does that tell you? The Biafra is the goal. The overall collective goal is the thing, is what we're looking out for, not personal interests. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful submission. Thank you. That is that. Everybody is permitted to hold spaces. That you are holding spaces, Biafra. You must portray Biafra. You must portray the decency of Biafrans. That is just all. The space is free. Your phone is free. Everything is in your power. But you must, if you must portray us, you must portray us well. Because we are creating an image, and that image must not be negative. Thank you very much for bringing us to that angle. It's very, very important. Yes, we will yield the mic to our brother Simon. Simon, all of us are Simon Epa. Simon Epa, Afro, you got the mic.
Okay, thank you, good man. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, please permit me to use this song to, express my feelings.
Go ahead.
Allah Biafra, Allah Biafra, Allah Biafra, Allah Biafra. Onwego onye sabo gaba n'ime ya, ka anyị tibu uchu n'ọlụ, ka anyị kebe ya n'ike, ka anyị were ofe obi wee chọba ya. Kwenu Biafra, ala nsọ, Biafra, ala nsọ, ala nsọ ka Biafra bụ. I must thank every comrade here, those that have been standing resolute. I greet everybody. This movement is just like the kingdom of God, as they told us that for you to get into the kingdom of God, you must be holy. You must respect each and every one of us and have the spirit of love inside you. I really love how we are moving with one heart, and we have to continue with that same one heart, one spirit. Let us not be like the mango tree that when you climb it off, when you shake, the ones that are you, they will fall off. And I really love those that are falling off. Those criminals, the ones that are evil, I really love the way they are falling off. So that it will only be the saint that will make it to the kingdom of Biafra. So I must commend everybody here. I'm always here listening. This is the only place I found life. I've been to several many places, but the only space that I found life, the only place that I found life is being with my brother. So I must commend everybody. Stand strong. Be on your lane. Don't let anything drain you. Don't make anything make you to look back, just like the wife of Lot. We must make it to the kingdom of God here on earth, which is the Biafra land. And for our brothers in the homeland, our people, I really appreciate everybody. This sit at home is snacking them. Just like our Prime Minister said yesterday, Ogbunigwe was tested and trusted yesterday, meaning that Ogbunigwe is still alive. And we have the weapons to fight this war, and we know that we are winning. So let everybody stand firm with one heart and one spirit. We are getting there. So I will use my mic here. I just want to, put something and also encourage our people. We are getting to the promised land. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my beloved brother. Thank you for that beautiful submission. Thank you so much. We love you. Keep doing the needful and increase the tempo. Yes, Ogbunigwe. They are scared of Ogbunigwe. Chai Chineke mere ebere. I mechazu ife. In fact, they will never forget us in the coming generation. They will always tell their children, you see Bia, once you hear Bia,
You know, good man. Yesterday, our PM made mention of Obunigo. I don't know how I felt.
your
Man,
mic is drowning.
I'm completely
Your
melted.
mic needs water. It is really drowning. It is topping off really bad. Your mic is bad. Please shift from that location.
Okay.
So you can talk. Yes, we must continue. We must continue. Diokbara is here. Diokbara Biafra. He is here and I must welcome him. Wimbuni, our own Diokbara Biafra is here and we love you. My beloved people, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. I should acknowledge all of you as I used to, but please do understand my voice is at war. This voice is a sacrifice for Biafra and it's at war with me right now. So please don't crucify me if I don't acknowledge you. Bear with me. Just always know that I love you. From Allah love him, I tell you, I love you. But we must continue. We must continue. Yes, we have another hand up. Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Ke. I cannot see the full name, but you are an amazing.
Yeah, Mazi, I'm here, please. Okay, I have an observation, please. Okay, please. I'll be raising thumb up since for you to observe. Allow me, since I think you said that when we have something urgent, we raise thumb up. So I'll be raising my thumb up since. You see, please, as we're here, even if anybody suspect me, I will not be angry about it. What I have to do is to make myself open to clear the suspicion. I'm saying, to indicate that I'm with the family and we are doing this together. I shouldn't be angry when somebody suspect my, my genuity. I'm saying. So, the last speaker before this our brother that played a song, that sing a song. Please, is the person familiar to us? Any of us here?
Oh, is it me? Or more?
Please ask good man. The last speaker before the person that sang the song is
Yes, he's here. He's Emeka. He's here.
Are we familiar with him?
Go and answer.
I don't understand. What did you say? Repeat yourself.
Do any of us familiar with him? Do you know him very well? Have we seen him?
Yes. He's one of us. He's an amazing angle. He's one of us.
Bros, you can see my face. You can see my face. Like,
thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
I don't study your picture. Brother, we'll start with that one first.
No, then good man.
Yes.
Do you know me?
I don't know. I don't know you because the names have changed.
Have you seen me in video? Have you seen me on Zoom?
I've never seen you.
Okay, is anybody here who has seen me on Zoom?
How do we know your name is not visible here?
I am Mazonye Kachuku.
Onyekachuku. Okay. You know, Simon Ekpa has drowned our names. It's okay. It's okay. We must continue. We must continue. Thank you.
Let's continue.
Thank you. No worry. After the 2 weeks, our names will come back, and then we will get to know ourselves again. But for the sake of these 2 weeks, we are all Simon Ekpa, and that remains so until
Please, if you are living in the zoo, especially if you are living in the zoo, please don't reveal your identity. I beg. I take your beg now. Just stay.
If you're in the zoo, you need a coded name. That's correct.
Just
yes, we have a Wumbini, Wimbuni Diokbara, an elder, a true elder, I must tell you. A true elder. And we love you. Go ahead. You got the mic. Because we have elders, people in our land who are not even fighting for our freedom. But here is our own beloved, all the way from Ghana, fighting relentlessly with us. Why wouldn't we love him with extra love? We have extra love for you, Awumbini. we have extra love for you. You are a Diokpara indeed. Go ahead. You got the mic.
Thank you, my people. Mr. Goodman, Simon. I don't know whether the first is here. I say, may God continue to bless all of you. We are putting a very strong effort to make sure that we achieve the Biafra of our choice. A Biafra where nobody will be subjected to the kind of experiences that our people are going through this moment, even before independence. I salute the mothers and our great mothers who are also here. And I would like to encourage our mothers to keep on doing what they did before. Those before you, our great mothers, were the reason why women are exempted from tax in that zoological republic about women's riot. And when I listened to a white man that was talking about the first written constitution and democracy in the world.
Beloved elder, minus the white, call them Caucasian or call them
Okay.
swine. If not color be the problem, if we go they differentiate ourselves as humans by colors, then may them take swine. Then we will go take the one way be our choice brown because they named us this black. We did not call ourselves black. In your society, in your village, have you ever called anybody black? We answer our names. We are not black.
Yes. We are the children of God, and God created us in his own image and spiritual image, and so we are. When you look at our women played a vital role. Biafran women played a vital role in the exemption of women in paying tax in that zoological republic. When before the world started talking about affirmative measures, our women were placed in places of authority and decision making. And I urge them to continue to do that. Even today, that is obvious that we are under these criminals, the demons, these demons incarnate. I say, may God bless the ESN. I watched a video yesterday in our platform when the Ogbunigwe. Are you surprised? In night, it took them only, I think, a year to produce Ogbunigwe. For those of you that might not be conversant with Ogbunigwe, Ogbunigwe is a device that kills in larger numbers of people and destroy things in larger, in a large form. Whether you call it hardwares, whether you call it human beings, and so on and so forth. That is what they call today weapon of mass destruction, WMD. That is what it's called. If our people will produce that within 1 year, I do not know what they will produce if we continue to do what we know how to do best in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And that will tell you that once Biafra comes, you will not recognize Biafra anymore. You will not recognize Biafra. If you look at the one that produced it once the Nigerian army is using, they call mine-sweeping tank. He's a man they call Zago. He was a major general in the Zoo army. He single-handedly produced that mine-sweeping tank. And that will tell you the capability and the ingenuity that God reposed on the Biafran people. Because they have allowed, they have never allowed us to express ourselves in all spheres. That is why you see that zoological republic the way it is. If the Biafrans were allowed to do what they're supposed to do, an enabling environment for pure competition, for merit, I don't think that people like Mazen Namdekan, Simon Ekpa, you and I will be here today doing what we are doing. And glory be to God for everything that happens to us. I will give God the glory. And I am here to tell you that if you are a full-blooded Biafran and you refuse to do what I am doing, going to different platforms without fear, showing my face all over, it is only here that we cannot show our faces, that I cannot do that. I show my faces and I get calls from my comrade in that zoo that they are seeing what I am doing. And this is my country. It's a country of rule of law. And I will do what I'm supposed to do as long as God gives me the power to do that. I am here to support you. I am here to support Mazen Namdekanu. I am here to support Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in Exile. I am here to support all of you, the media warriors. I am here to support the Omoatas, ESN, and our people who are bearing the brunt on daily basis of the ills of the Zoological Republic and their terrorist group. Thank you so much. And let me say that we must not stop. We will continue to speak. We will continue to speak the gospel to the people, those that don't want to hear, so that they will hear. It's not everybody that is going to join us in this fight to restore Biafra.
The mic is crazy. I don't know if I'm the only one hearing it.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm hearing
The
as well.
network
I'm
is
hearing you.
crazy.
We can hear you.
I'm hearing as well. No worries.
Diokora, your mic is drowning. I don't know if it is coming from me. Your mic is drowning.
I can hear you clearly, but I do not know why my own is not coming out clearly the way it should be.
I think it's
No,
only him. We can hear him.
we
Okay,
can hear you. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. The only thing I will say here now before I drop the mic is this. We have done enough and we will continue to do more in order to make the Biafran restoration a reality. It is a country that is going to free us. It is a country of our dreams. Those in the past has fought, and probably it wasn't that time God appointed for it to come. But I plead with God to make it come in our own time so that we will witness. And when we go, we bequeath a very good and vibrant nation to our generation, even unborn. Continue with this fight. And we must pray for Mazen Namdekanu as well. We must also pray for Simon Ekpa. That young man has done what 1 million people could not do. He is the one that is creating the awareness that there are a lot of injustices that have been done against our leader Mazen Namdekanu and the Biafran people. They kidnapped few people, was it day before yesterday? When I look at those people, I don't think with everything that I know, that those people are ESN. These are our young people, two of them and an elderly person. This is what they are doing to us, and this is the reason why we are calling for the restoration of Biafra, so that those anomalies will not be condoned in Biafra land. May God continue to bless you people. May God continue to strengthen you for leaving your own job that you are using to feed your family and take care of our people through remittances at home in Biafra land. God would not allow you to lose anything. That is the sacrifice we have to pay. I am also sitting at home. I am sitting at home, and I'm going to do that for the remaining, this is the third day, for the remaining 14, 13, is it 2 weeks, right? For the remaining 12 days or thereabout, or 13 days, we are going to stay. Continue with this good work, and God Almighty will not allow us to fail this time. If we fail this time, we are doomed. Asina bundi bosina na-ekwuru ntị ọnụṅụ ụbọchị a ga-ebere isi ebere ntị. And I am using this opportunity again to call our brothers and sisters in the Riverine area. If you are not doing enough, please come out and do something, because it is going to be like a mad. When you throw a stone at the center of the mud, it is going to splash to everybody. Everybody will get a hit. Thank you so much for having me, and may God continue to bless you. Bless Mazen Namdekano and Simon Ekpa, the media warriors, the ESN, and our people back in Biafra land. I yield my mic here. Thank you.
Yeah, Ebu Goodman, can you hear me? Yeah, can you
Good
hear
man, are
me?
you there? Good man.
Yes, I can hear you over here, sir.
Okay. Let me chip in before the next person will take over. Just hold on. You know, Biafrans, you know, everyone is talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but many people didn't listen to many of his broadcasts, even at the late time before he was rendition. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was answering a question from somebody on one of the question and answer, how he's gonna lead us or how he's gonna lead in Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, my job has finished. I've done everything I want to do. But more than the 10 million Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is behind me. They are coming. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu just talk like a John the Baptist that is fighting for Jesus, said that somebody is coming who will baptize you with water and Holy Spirit. He never know very well about Master Simon ever. And when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned, then our PM just come up. He didn't know him very well, and they keep as they kept him in darkness, you know. And the funny thing there is, this treacherous lawyers we had doesn't feed him with a good information of what is happening outside. Because if they're fishing, giving him good information, I don't think he will make any comment at all. But what good thing there is, everything is working in our spirit, in our own good. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot say anything, but he's seeing everything in vision, that Simon is doing the right thing. So everybody should come together. He said, I'm round up to Master Simon. He's doing absolutely wonderful. But it's only the stupid people there who doesn't know what he's doing. They are going to come up again with another propaganda. 100% they're gonna cook up another thing. But everything remains with us. Are we going to buy those nonsense that they are going to cook up? Thank you, dear friends. Yeah, who is the next person to, if Mazi Goodman is listening in the other room? Goodman, are you there? Yeah, Goodman, are you there? Is anyone can hear me?
Yes, I can
loud
hear
and
you,
clear.
sir.
Maybe we can
I hear
move to the
you.
next speaker. Who's
Loud
the
and
next speaker?
clear.
Okay, who is the next? Okay, the next person is Simon.
Ben.
Yeah,
Ben.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I will just be only on the background. I don't know if Angel is there. Ben.
Yeah, it's not there. I can't see him. I can't see it. No, it's not there.
Then you are in charge. You are in charge until he comes back. If he comes back, I will bring him back up. Okay.
Okay, bro, that's brilliant.
let me. I don't know if he's having problem. Let me see if I have a message from him. It's like he has sent me a message. Okay, Amat says she will be coming back.
Okay.
She's at work, and okay, Comrade has written me. He didn't write me, which means he's not there. When he comes, I will bring him up. Try to bring people, bring down people who have spoken, and bring people up again. All right.
Okay.
Please just direct the mic and then coordinate. Biafran 247 is here if anything is going on. I'm in a meeting, but I'm with you, okay?
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Thank you so much. Triple, are you there? Triple Martins? Master Triple Martins? Okay, you're not there. Now let me put you down. Mazi Kosisi, Mazi Kosisi, can you take up the mic?
You should bring that
Oh, good morning, I'm back. They kick you out.
Wasn't on
Yeah,
the
Kosisi, can you take up the mic?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody, from my angle. You know, I just want to talk about that video, about that woman. First, you ask yourself, all these people that are popping out now, coming out now to talk about the seat at home, where have them been? Now, suddenly, they like the Biafra people. They are coming out one after the other. Or Haneze now are the one coming out with people that never made any decision that favors the youth or the people, the masses they claim they are their leaders over. They have never said a word, but this is at home. They are not coming out to tell us, yes, that letter is from Mazen Namdekano, blah, 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 blah. One funny thing about that video, that lady, he was trying to place the loyalty of the Biafra people, the government in exile, by sitting at home on fuel scarcity. That people are sitting at home because there is no fuel, so many of them decide to sit at home. We should know that the sit at home is really hitting them hard. And we continue. These 2 weeks sit at home, we must. And we will do it from A to the ending. And nothing will happen. And after these 2 weeks sit at home, they will begin to understand that, yes, that Biafra has come to stay.
Mazi, please, speaker, please mention her name so that Biafrans will know her. I saw her yesterday. Her name is Ebele Chukwu. She is now campaigning against it at home and against Mazen Namdekano. Her name is Ebele Chukwu. Mention her so that Biafrans will recognize that name the same way we are remembering the Asekas and the rest of them. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that keeping.
Yeah. You know, these people. Even I saw how she was now praising the Enugu governor that he pulled out military to the streets. And she's happy. These are people that squandered IPOB money, and many of them are still in America. There is one of them that was giving money one certain time to train our men, and they squandered the money. And today they are coming up one after the other to now tell us the position of Onyendu. She's in that interview. She was telling the staff that yes, when you go through the letter, that you will see that this is the writing of Onyendu. You will see how Onyendu speak. My people, over the years that we have been listening to Mazen and Kano, was that letter in any way? Just imagine, just in an imaginary sequence, just think about it. Reading that letter with the voice of Onyendu, does it in any way think or look like something that came from Onyendu? Praising the governors, the Efu governors. You know, these people think that we are full, but what they fail to understand that we are changing gear. From gear 1, we move to gear 2, from gear 2 to gear 3, until we get to the final point. So that is where I want to add my voice to thank each and every one of us here. We are media warriors. Our duty is that we can never allow elephants fly again. Let them break the propaganda, and we will analyze it and finish it once and for all. We own the media now. We own the people that have the power to off. Only overnight DOS pụtara agbanyụ ọka ndị POS ndị ekperima ndị oshi anyị agbanyụ ọkụ ba accountability sepụtara issue anyị agbanyụ ọkụ ya we have the power to do that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, one.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you. Can I bring up who am I saying the hand raising up? Is it Ugochukwu?
Yeah, give
yes,
Ugochukwu. Emeka takes another cent. Go ahead. Thank you, Mazi Kosiso. Simon Ekpa, Mazi Kosiso, thank you for that submission. Go ahead, Mazi, Simon Ekpa, Ugochukwu. Ekpa,
I saw that you guys have forgotten me because my Ugochukwu can't hide. Now Ekpa full everywhere, you know. I salute you, my brother from another mother. I greet each and every one of you, my dear. And, I salute our Prime Minister and our great men and women in the front, ESN and the Nation Army, and our great leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, you know, I think
the first is here. Sorry, Mazi Ugochukwu. The first is here. The first, you must come to the mic. Probably you just woke from sleep. So yes, do your morning cleansing, and then now before we know that your voice. Go just drink hot water, clear your voice before you come. We must continue.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
Of course, you don't forget to sing Nnamdi, Manu. So that is you know. So my dear, I just want to say Eberechukwu and Ibog. It's very funny that you see such a people coming out this time. You know, I remember this lady very, very well because I've been in IPOB for long time, long time. It's very funny that Zoo bringing up people like Eberechukwu and Ibog to come and describe how Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, somebody that used government wanted to kill in Enugu State, is now come to verify. And another thing that each and every one of us have to understand here. You know, one of our brother made mention of if we don't wipe these people out, this and that, those sabo. My dear brother, those people you are talking about, they are not relevant right now, to be honest, right? At this particular moment. Something you have to see, like you saw the supposedly be Ohaneze Ndigbo are the one to come and negotiate with our prime minister. That tells you that we are not fighting Fulani anymore. We are fighting, Ohaneze Ndigbo is now the Fulanis. That is why I asked one question last time. That is there anybody here from his village know the face of Ohaneze? Anybody that represents Ohaneze in your village? Is there anybody here who say he knows one man from his kinsmen or a friend of yours who is Ohaneze Ndigbo? And if people doesn't know the meaning of Ohaneze, Onha is a multitude of the people, indigenous. Eze is the kings and his people. If people are making mistake here, if for my own understanding, for my own meaning, for my own understanding, Ohaneze, Ohanandeze, the people and Indeze, then they put Igbo. You can see that we are no more fighting. We are not fighting. There is nothing. Nigeria has no boss anymore. The people that is coming for negotiation now is Ohaneze Ndigbo. The man that I spoke about a few days ago that was crying on the TV because of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It's now the people that they are fronting. You see that every angle they are dead. They are finished. They don't have nobody again to speak. They are coming up with some kind of lunatics. So they are end.
My brother, in the case of Ohaneze, just make we dey call him as he be, call him well. Ohaneze, Oha anezeze. Now the meaning, you know, Igbo, I go corner him, he go give you another meaning. Corner him, he go give you. Make we choose this one. Oha aneze. Ndi Igbo. That is the people where they smoke Igbo. Oha aneze. Ndi Igbo.
And good man.
Yes, make we spell and well.
And can you imagine the people that Biafra seen as all Fulani? So that means they represent everything evil. So one of our brothers that was saying here that they have to take down. Biafra will come with them alive or not alive. Biafra is here because hitting them very hard right now. And you should not forget, if we will start at the moment to start taking away the bad eggs, my dear brother spoke. I didn't say it's a bad idea, but with them, where I disagree with is that if they are alive or they are dead, Biafra will come. But if you start, everything has a stage. If you start taking them out, and that was when Mazin Adikano was speaking on the radio. Do you know what this flip from A to Z was saying? Take action, take action. Mazin Adikano is with them now. A man that with action, what are they saying? It's too much. It's too much. People are running away. It's too much. If you take the same action somebody here to talk about right now, without the procedure of our prime minister, he knows what he's doing. It's not that these people are so difficult. Some of them, you can, wherever you are right now, as a hard man, bought a flight ticket. You fly, go home, stay one of the hotels. All of them are there. And you as a Biafra know what you want. Who know that this thing is your life here? You can do it by yourself. It's not difficult. You are looking for the children. You travel for all over the whole world, the whole universities. You will find these lunatics, then get drunk in party every night. I'm telling you, that's why sometimes I'm laughing. I'm just laughing. Some of their children very much identified. You go to UK and you see them. Some of them buy champagne, get drunk on their way home. It's gone. But that is not what we are. But what I'm trying to tell you that everything has a time. They will not stop Biafra. But when the time comes, don't be surprised that you that are just speaking. Because of Rabasagi, don't be angry because we are cleansing the land. But what we want is Biafra. Let them, but the only thing I will tell each and every one of us here, when the time of to cleanse Sabo reach, if the blood of my mama touch me, I will say, Mama, rest in peace. Because all we people take Kiburu. Put it in your mind because we cannot bargain Biafra for anybody called Mama or Papa or Uncle or Auntie that has helped me before. That one no day. Put it in your score. Not just come here say, oh, if you don't take them out, they are alive or they are dead. Put it in your mind. Biafra is here. But when the time comes, please don't come rant because nobody will have the time to listen. Because some of them think that they are hiding. I have a bad news for them. The reason why 60 years ago, they murder people in our place. They murder our uncles, our fathers. Most of us lost our father. We don't even know who they are because they got married and born. That's why we are alive. At the end of the day, brother Tinkham, each and every one of you live in different parts of the world. Have a passport that travel 1 or something countries around the world. Ask yourself, how is that possible? Because the mission of this day would come. So if you are one part of them, do not go to sleep because you have a job to do when the time comes. And when they got back home, bring him back where he belongs. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That speech was on point. That speech was very much on point. There is time for everything. And there is a method to our madness. We don't fight without reason. We fight with reason. We don't go and fight a fight not to finish. We fight to finish. So that submission is top notch. Listen to our prime minister. He knows the day Biafra will come. And he has repeated it. He knows the day Biafra will come. Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa knows the day Biafra will come. So take instruction. Take instruction so you don't run ahead of yourself and break your legs. Take instructions.
And good man. We must make sure sun will start going down on them. This Ohanandoshi.
Do you see?
Sure sun will go down on them.
Do you see that this same crop of creatures Don't include them into human being. They are not. This same crop of creatures, imbecilic, not just a normal creature, an imbecilic, creepy creatures were the ones putting bounty. After putting bounty 1, 2, and 3, now they want to negotiate with who? They know what is going.
They don't
They
have
will not
ICOS
survive
shame.
us. They were fighting us. They thought they are fighting Simon Ekpa. No, they are fighting 70 million Biafrans. They are standing in our way, putting bounty on our freedom. Hey, Chineke mera ebere. Unu ọha na eze, ndị Igbo, ndị anwụrụ. I got Matiha, we will squeeze them. Don't worry, they just take instruction. We must continue.
These are the people holding our leader. They are the people holding our leader.
Please bring the mic to Mazi, our own excellent Mazi Akbarawa, Minister of Info. Bring him up. He has to speak. He has to speak, I tell you. Hi, Gamatindia. We must continue. Go ahead if you're on the mic. My own amazing info. Go ahead.
Nah, the way you just introduced this ndị isi ochie ọhaneze ndị ọcha ọhaneze ndị iberibe good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to the family of Simon Ekpa. Because when I look here, Simon Ekpa. So these are the legions of Simon Ekpa. One Nigeria never say anything. I salute you all, Benchooks. I see you. Good man, I see you.
Thank you, my honorable minister. Thank you, my honorable minister.
I'm so happy to see you on the co-host today. So we want more of you to be taking responsibilities, so that when our
of course, thank you so much.
Yes, so that when our good man and the face at the BRGIE University, Biafra Queen, Emeka is weak, you people can fire off from there. And
of
we need
course.
more women also to be coming up to the co-host, so that they can know the way and manner of maneuvering things, please. Because one person may be weak at times, another person will pick up. The fire must continue to burn. I salute you all, and I am so happy for what we are all doing. It's a collective responsibility with unity of purpose, and that is what we've been doing, and the fire is burning. Ọhaneze ndị ọcha, ọhaneze ndị ochie, ọhaneze ndị iberibe, ọhaneze ewu, ọhaneze efulefu. $650 billion or $1,000 that you people did not have. We should just make the noise on the media. Wasn't enough for you people to go to Dubai or Canada to go and enjoy life. No, you wanted to use it to kidnap your father. You wanted to use it to kidnap your mother. You wanted to use it to kidnap your children and your generations yet unborn, and even the ones that are alive. Ewu, Fulani terrorists and their elders are aligning themselves together to make sure you don't break them down. You don't destroy them. El-Rufai has been in power for over how many years? And it did not allow you to go and rain bullets on Sambisa forest of the Fulani terrorists. Rather, what you are planning in Southeast is to make sure you kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You now go in to look for a way of kidnapping Mazi Simon Ekpa, but all of you have failed. You have failed very woefully, because the more you make one step ahead, the disgrace keeps on multiplying on your end. Now, some of you say that the sit at home is not in entirety of Biafra land. But why are you still complaining? If sit at home is not in entirety of Biafra land, why are you now complaining of the ripple effect? Because you're seeing the ripple effect in everywhere. The part that it is 100% complied, the ripple effect is now showing up on where you say there is no compliance. Because goods and services that were supposed to be transported from where there is 100% compliance cannot move out to where there is no compliance. That is the ripple effect. So tell me how you that is waiting to get the product where there is no sit at home will now get the product that is supposed to have come from where there is total compliance of sit at home. You don't need to force somebody about Biafra. The only people that we need to force and flog them out are these AU that call themselves elders, because they have become a disgrace to our very generations. What kind of person will kidnap his own children, then look for the heads of the other ones that are still standing to defend Biafra land? And it is not yet satisfied to them. They still want to go extra miles to make sure anyone that is still speaking about Biafra, they'll kill the person. No, this time it is not you that will be killing us again. It is us that will be killing you. So, Mba and all of you, we have banned all of you from Biafra land, and you continue to be ruling from Abuja and from Lagos. Rule the people in Lagos and in Abuja. The day you now try to come down to Biafra land, you will understand the message and you will understand the language. Because you people misunderstood one thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Supreme Commander of Eastern Security Network, right? He is the Supreme Commander and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, right? And you people thought that as he is a civilian freedom fighter, that he is soft-hearted and he will bend to you people at some point. He will understand and then give you listening ears. But you made a mistake of kidnapping him. As you kidnap him, you know, if God did not provide Mazi Simon Ekpa or another man to back Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up, God would have been very selfish. You know that in this life. So God is making you to understand that he is not selfish by bringing up Mazi Simon Ekpa and the rest of all of you that are doing everything here now to make sure the message continues. So, Chukwu Okike Abiama made sure he brought Mazi Simon Ekpa to this space. Not just Mazi Simon Ekpa as you hear his name, but a trained soldier, right? Okay. Or a trained military man, or a military reserve, whichever way you want to call him. So there must be disparities in how the rascality has to go. So if you thought that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not very brutal and gave ears for you people to listen to whatever nonsense that you will say at times,
Brother Studying, you're on mute.
sorry about that.
Studying, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. That was a network issue. So, a soldier must be on the radar to be able to dismantle the criminals and to use brutality to destroy whoever is coming into Biafra land. So God did not make any mistake, and God did not choose wrongly. God did a very good choice for Biafrans. And what the people are saying is just the tips of the iceberg, because the most dangerous and brutal decisions are forthcoming. When you people see it, you will understand that Biafra is here in full force. What we are asking everyone is to remain steadfast, be focused and consistent, and give your support to the Biafran Republic government in exile. Do well to call on others that have not been contributing to ESN, Biafran Liberation Army, for them to come up. We just tested the microphone of Ogbunigwe, and then one Nigeria confirmed that we have tested Ogbunigwe. Ogbunigwe was fabricated or produced in time of war, right? And when you see it out, you should understand the work that it is coming to do, because Ogbunigwe would not come out when there is no war. So Ogbunigwe is coming out to fight the enemies of Biafra and the people that have come to war against the Biafran people. So it's very good when you listen to them, report and then acclaim that Ogunigwe have touched them. So it is very, very good. And we were just testing the thing, and we are fabricating more to come on. So if that is just the testing of microphone, and you people are shouting, now the same leg where una dey shout when una come war Nigeria. Now una want to go Niger Republic to go fight the soldiers of Niger where they do coup. Because the coup plotters of Niger are not up to 1% of the population of Niger. But there is something particular about the coup because it is carried out by the indigenous people, volunteer armies who are ready to fight for the freedom of their people. So tell me, is it the Fulani terrorists that have infiltrated the Nigerian army that is going to stand up one day to carry out coup for Nigerians to be free? Foolish people everywhere. The only solution that you have is the volunteered army that are standing. The reason why all of you are still breathing in one Nigeria today, it is because of the assistance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Eastern Security Network, Biafran Liberation Army, and every armed group that is standing up from the east to make sure they destroy one Nigeria to their knees. If there is none of these groups that I just made mention of, all of you would have been dead and gone in the hands of Fulani terrorists. Watch out what happened today. The criminals in the red chambers, blue chambers, white chambers, black chambers, white chambers, and green and pink chambers, purple chambers of one Nigeria, where they sit down to mock the poor masses, who through which they are rich. It is the taxes that the poor masses raise from their petty cells, which they are using to pay these criminals in Aso Rock, in the Senate House, and in the assemblies, the governors and the senators and everything. But they have to be sitting down in the same place to be mocking at the poor masses. If the poor masses should have a say. Let the high say yes, they say. Let the nay say nay. Poor masses, who are the ones making you to have money to eat and to feed fat and to fly all the way from one part of the continent to another. Today, the same people now storm the Senate, interrupted you people and pulled you people out. The gate of Senate were broken down. The Senate interactive session that was on was interrupted, and all of them started running out of the Senate. Hey, nah, new Nigeria. We resume now. Make una enjoy una new Nigeria. Peter Obi go tribunal. The same Obidiot wey follow am go tribunal. They carry him phone. Peter Obi stand up, they look for him phone, say, oh, they don't see my phone. Oh. Is this the new Nigeria that we are building? Hey! No, continue to build one Nigeria. Before you go back to where you left, maybe the children that you left there, or the women, or the siblings, or the relations that you left there, the Fulani terrorists of one Nigeria will take care of them, so that you will understand what it means to live in a country where Fulani terrorists rules as governors, as senators, and as ministers. Today, you see ministerial lists coming out, and everyone on the ministerial list are all the criminals that have been in the positions of authorities for the past 8 years. So we are asking you people, what difference are you people see expecting from the one Nigerian contraption? Because you see somebody like Wike, you see somebody like Omai, you see somebody like Erufai, Chai. All the people that have aided and abetted criminality, terrorism, embezzlement, and everything in one Nigeria are the people that their names have all come out on the ministerial list. Where are you people still going to? Because what will happen to you people will be worse than what happened in other parts of the countries. The earlier you people wake up, the better for you. We are warming up for every terrorist that is coming down to Biafra land. The sit at home is on the 3rd day, and it is remarkable. There is so much of momentum, and those that did not come to the realization that Biafran Republic government in exile are in charge are coming to understand. The Senate President helping people to explain very well that if the entire South is the workers, the governors, and them, the senators, the ministers, obeys the sit-at-home of Simon Ekpa all the way from Finland, that means he is the true prime minister of the Biafran people, because all of them are all illegitimate. We are calling on Biafrans to remain steadfast, remain focused, and thank you for showing your consistency. Thank you for recording your vote, and thank you for making the world to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still behind bars. Thank you for making the world to understand your determination of exiting and expunging one Nigeria from Biafra land. Thank you for making the international community to know your stand on ending the criminality and the business enterprise that was created by Lugard in one Nigeria, contracting everyone into it against their own will. It is really, really pathetic that even when this contraption was set up, we were not fully represented. That is for you to understand that we were sold out against our own will. So we must commend our Biafran brothers and sisters and children back home that are doing the needful. Above all, keep your eyes on the ball and stay off the street. Whenever you hear any gunshot, don't go and peep from the window. Just lay down on the ground inside your house and take cover. If you were outside your compound, you hear gunshot, don't start running inside. Go down. As you go down on the ground, start advancing, crawling till you get into your house. Do not run, because as you stand up to run, bullets may ply you down. So better you advance on the ground like a soldier that is advancing in war front. Just be crawling like that with your arms and legs till you get down inside your house. Do not stand up to run to avoid being cut down by the stray bullet. Please, and please, be security conscious, because we are fighting the enemies within and without. We applaud you all, and our media, please, kudos to you all for what you're doing. We must continue, because it is just day 3. The remaining days ahead will be tougher than the ones that have come and gone. So we give you kudos for all that we've done for now, and we expect more to continue. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Minister. Yeah, Goodman, are you still there? Thank you so much for your inputs. That's a wonderful one. Mazi, if Onyeka, is it Onyeka? Can you permit your mic? Mazi Onyeka, are you there? Mazi Koseme, can you hear me?
I'm here.
Okay. Can you unmute your mic, please? I can see your hand. You raised your hand.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone that has spoken. You all have spoken well. Thank you for our Honorable Minister of Information, Honorable everything you have done. Thank you for leading us very well. You are doing your job and you are very, very competent in it. Little, and let your eye be sharp. When you see anything that is unusual, please report within your vicinity. Report, because it may be the people who attack you at night. Any strange face you see, kindly report. If you have access to social media, do any one of us and report, because information is power, information is security, and information is knowledge. And again, we must be united, my people. Very, very important. As my quote said, unity is power, unity is victory, and unity is freedom. We must continue. Thank you.
See them, they're watching us, we hear them, as they calling us, miscount, jobless, terrorists, scammers, it's our winning, we are the misfund, we are jobless, and we are terrorists, we are scammers, we must scam you, before you scam us, old fools, empty brains, old fools, sold your souls, for chicken change, proud slave, to the full amaze, we must get you down. Ohanese, Ohanese, Nyoshi, Ohanese, Ohanese, Kukukukuk, Ohanese, Nyoshi, Ohanese, Ohanese, Kukukukuk, Bande Fundiara, Ohanese,
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us in this very university platform.
we must get down.
We have a lot of meaning while ago.
Dear was, come dear was, the
You are
governors,
welcome to
the servers out,
sit at home.
evil kings, hungry fools, slave kings, shameless fools,
We
brought
had
evil
our
men to
research
Biafra
for
land,
information,
a holy land,
communication.
a blessed land, to kill us all, and you will fail, I feel Biafra rising.
Coming to you all the way from Germany. Of course, my icon job open. Welcome to 47. Thank you, Minister, for being with us this afternoon.
I see this year. I see freedom for me, for you. Wake up, stand up, eat do. You gotta act this in your hands. When we enter this year, no stopping us, faking, need blood, fighting us, killing us, in a lot, people. Ohanese, Ohanese, Yoshi, Ohanese, Ohanese, Kukukukuk, Bande Fundiara, Ohanese, Chukwabiyamabiko.
Yeah, my honorable host, are you there?
I am here. I am here. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Ben Jukes, and of course, Angel. Why you went there, please? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Of course, our minister is now means I get to hurry up what I was doing. It's like Angel is having a little. Angel cannot hear us. Oh my God. I don't know what is going to happen. Shall I bring him down and bring him up again? Angel, give me a sign what you want me to do, please.
Maybe you can bring him down and bring him up again.
He's still giving a negative sign. Oh my God, sorry, Angel.
maybe we can hear from Kamal. Do you have anything for us?
Professor is here. We cannot wait. Let us hear from Professor first because I have not heard from him since morning.
Okay.
I was missing him. Professor, please, can we hear your sweet voice, please? Biko.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not Obio, so that people start like, why is he saying sweet voice? Biafrans, I'm not Obi. I don't do that.
Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding since? Huh?
I've been here. I mean, I was here. The space was on till 2 a.m. this morning.
I see.
Yeah, the space was on till 2 a.m. You were the one sleeping. And I just had to. It was on till Goodman woke up, and then I'm glad to see that you guys picked it up and we're still here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody that joined us.
Good.
I've been awake, but Goodman said it. When I wake up, I will log on to Twitter, and then while I go wash up, and then it takes me like 1 hour to get out of bed, and but I digress. So thank you, lovers of freedom. It is day 3 of the sit at home. I wish we could add like, have you signed up for your liberation tax on there yet, so that we can remind people. I think we should be having that on the topic because we need finance more than ever. I think it should always be as a reminder, so that anybody that haven't done it, they can sign up for the liberation tax, and then we keep reminding our people because it's needed. It is needed like never before. Finance is needed like never before. But I want to say, I want to start off by saying thank you to Biafrans, the real Biafrans, pure blood Biafrans that are sitting at home doing the needful for their freedom because they understand what freedom is. I want to say thank you, a huge thank you, and also thank you to the government, those that made it possible, because everybody is important from whatever capacity in the government that you work in. I also want to say thank you because it's a collective effort and they play the show. We are seeing it. We are seeing your handiwork. The Liberation Army, the ESN, all the armed groups that are genuinely fighting for the restoration and resurrection of Biafra. I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. It is sit at home day 3, and we'll continue the attacks, the propaganda. We know that it was going to happen. I wouldn't say that I woke up and something shocked me because, um, I saw Dan Orase, right? Somebody that I thought was, sensible, but Ejimako didn't deliver, so they have to get another person to now do the same thing, and it is quite sad. It is quite sad that a Biafran will be speaking from both sides of their mouth. A true Biafran. We are wearing red cap. I think after the restoration of Biafra, we should ban that red cap because apparently they have. Well, I know the spirit that was in that cap has already left. He left a long time ago because immediately they gave Buhari red cap, everything disappeared. The spirit disappeared. Everything disappeared. Wearing red cap and he's lying, and it's quite sad. It is quite sad that somebody that you know, if you ask me, what is a typical elder in Biafra land, he's probably the only person I will point at. He's probably the only person I will say that is our elder, but not anymore. Once you betray Biafra, that's it. One strike and you're out. It is sad. It is sad, but it's not surprising. I mean, we've seen a lot of people come and go in this struggle. As a matter of fact, those that started with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are the one actively sabotaging his release. They are the
Absolutely.
one actively sabotaging his release. Just like we saw somebody that says she's the I don't
The
know.
chief of
I mean,
chief
so
of Akpamo.
I'm surprised because I thought Mazen our prime minister, is not a member of IPOB, and here she was on national television, on Zoo national television,
Messing up.
telling
No.
you that no, it was the spirit of Biafra that was speaking through her, in some way, and we know what. And she said our prime minister was a coordinator. I thought I was the only one that heard that. I was like, oh, okay. It's like he was a coordinator, and then really, because I thought he wasn't a member of IPOB. That's what they
Yeah.
say. He didn't drink the oath. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. But somehow he was made a coordinator, and it was sad. It was sad seeing somebody run crazy. Like you witness watching that is like witnessing somebody going mad, real life. That's how we start. But it's not, again, I'm not surprised. These things, we already know it. It's just that now they are coming out boldly because they can feel it. They can feel the spirit. They can feel what Biafrans are capable of. They can feel the breeze of Biafra. They are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they stop it. But you can never stop it. You can never cover the sun.
The wave is too much on them. It's too much.
Yes. And they have to bring out everybody they are throwing everything at the wall to see what will stick.
Exactly.
And yet, at the end of the day, the one ended up looking stupid. Somebody said that you can never throw a rock at the sun because you can never reach. Our prime minister has become the sun, and it doesn't matter how much rock they throw at him, he can never reach. You can never reach, and the closer you get to the sun, it will burn you. The harder it gets, and it will get burned.
Absolutely.
And that's just how it is. My fellow Biafrans, don't ever relent. We are pushing through it, and we are winning. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. It was never meant to be easy. Freedom was never meant to be easy. We are all Simon. And like I always say, they're going to have to kill each and every one of us, one after the other. It's not just sending assassins. They have to send it to every Biafran to kill us. So that's the only way they can stop Biafra. But if they can't do that, then they are just wasting their time. You can't throw a rock at the sun. You can't reach. I'm still listening, guys. But I'll say thank you to our Prime Minister. He's the one that I saw suit one. I don't know how I saw that. It was looking fantastic. I didn't even know that was also part of it. I saw it. I was so happy. How many people saw suit one? Let's see how many people are paying attention. I see a lot of people have not retweeted our Prime Minister this morning. You must go and retweet our Prime Minister, and then you will
I
see.
did. I retweeted it. I did. I saw it. Yeah.
All right. Did you see suit one?
Oh yes, it was looking beautiful.
It was looking nice. It was looking nice. I didn't even know. I was looking for accountability people. I said, no, we have to hire him. He's at least, he sucks at freedom fighting, but one thing he's good at is making us popular. So we should hire him as, just to have him there and make us more popular. And I love it. If you haven't tweeted our prime ministers, the ministers, everybody, please do so, please do so, so that it will go viral and it will keep trending. Biafra is already here. God bless the Liberation Army. God bless everyone fighting assiduously for the restoration of Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Go ahead. Thank you, the first.
The man with the thunder voice. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you, the first. Thank you for waking up with Biafra as usual. You know, we sleep in Biafra and we wake up in Biafra. Biafra is the air we breathe. Thank you for that beautiful one. But I want to hear that name again. Did you call that name Olasi or Loransi?
So,
first, you must call that name again, because once you become a criminal, your name alters. Your name alters. You are no longer what we usually see you to be. You become exactly what you have become. He is not Olansi Abina, she Abina him. He is Oranse, Olanse, Onyenaranse, dirty, pigly fellows. I must tell you, we have to continue. We have to continue. Have you noticed that our Prime Minister's followers is skyrocketing every day? Today it is 105K followers. Oh goodness me. I don't know where all these followers are that they cannot retweet. But we must continue. Ainaga, as we dey move, we dey play, it dey show. We must continue. Thank you so much. The first, your mic is on and it is kissy. Please just be a little. The first, if you're close to your mic, you tap on it. It is kissing. It is kissing. It is kissing the first. Mute your mic. All right. All right. My brother, you there? The university. Are you still there? Okay, we have two hands that are up and they are going to speak. Oh, Ifanye, you see this Simon Ekpa that is all over the place. The trending Simon Ekpa has made us. We can no longer see our names directly. Yes, Hi-Fi, you have to go. And then Lucky Star, you will come in. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my brothers. Thank you, the university. Exodus, my brother Benchus. It's nice to have you here. And our own Minister of Information, Mazi Sonia Barawa, I salute you. My brother the first, I salute you. And the Simon, prayer answer, I salute you. Simon is indeed a prayer answered. I can't imagine Biafra today without Simon. Eunice, I salute you, my brother BRGIE, I salute you. Lucky Star, you are welcome. And the Kama Israel, you are welcome. Because of Simon Ekpa today, the Kama of Nigerian government is right before them. Ozo Chukwu, I greet you, my brother. Because of Simon Ekpa, the Kama of Nigeria has come upon them. The crime they have committed against the Biafrans, the onslaught against the Biafrans, they never knew that the new foundation that is being built for the Biafrans through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that a man will come up and say no, that this new foundation of the Biafrans will never go down the drain, that he will uphold it, that he will not let it down. That's why today I can still remember vividly 2 years ago at the eve of the extraordinary rendition.
I can still hear them call Mazi Simon by all manner of names. I can still see them trying to undermine Simon. I can still see them calling him a miscreant and a nobody. But today in 2023, it has become so clear to them that this new foundation of the Biafrans is something that is not negotiable. That is something that is so real. That is something that you cannot ignore. Because you can ignore every other thing. But what you cannot ignore is the fire that is in your scrotum. Something that is pinching you in your scrotum, you cannot ignore it. It doesn't matter whether you are in a public place. It doesn't matter whether you are in airplane. It doesn't matter whether you are eating with the president of America. It doesn't matter if you're with anybody. Once something is itching you in your scrotum, seriously, uncontrollably, you cannot hide it. And today the Biafrans has been that bee in the scrotum of Nigeria. And we are hitting them hard. They thought by kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the extraordinary rendition of him, tortured him, incarcerated him, that will give way for them taking possession of our waterways, our airways, our land and sea. But the message is being preached and they are getting it. That day that Simon Ekpa published the territory of Biafra in the map, that is not a joke. That these Biafrans, volunteered Biafrans of this 21st century, 2023, have taken it upon themselves as a point of duty to protect that very territory with our lives. Just like the generation of 1967, 1970 that say that this is the beloved land of Biafra that we love and cherish. And if the price that is being required is our blood, for all that we hold there, that we will submit it without any sign of fear. Today, I don't know that the Nigerian state, that their broadcasting stations know what is called Biafra. I don't know. I know that that name is even easy to pronounce. Because for many years now, for more than 10 years now, all the radio stations, if you want to talk about the Biafra agitation, you will say the Igbos, the Igbo agitation, the Igbo nation agitation. But today, maybe, what is constant is change. Can anyone still hear me? Are we here?
Yes, I can hear
Yes,
you.
can hear you now. Hear you now.
It breached before. University,
Yes.
good man, Ben. Abarawa, can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, Amina, go on.
Go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead. You're coming out. Go ahead. It has gone mute again. I don't know if it is only me, if it is coming from my side. Okay, he's having a network challenge. It's obvious now. Yes, we'll yield the mic while we wait for him to come back. We'll yield the mic to Mazi, Simon,
Am I being heard?
MNK.
Am I being heard?
Yes,
Yo.
yes, your voice is sound loud and clear. Loud
Hello.
and clear.
Okay. That means the
Yes,
problem
Prime
is
Minister.
from
Yo.
fine. Maybe
Yeah.
Hold
take him
on,
down and bring him up
Simon.
again.
Hold on, Lucky, our Prime Minister, our our Minister of Info is speaking. So hold on. All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
Simon,
Minister.
please. MNK Lucky Star, give me a minute, please. Maybe you take Ifeanyi down, then bring him back so that his connection can be restored. I salute all Biafrans once again. There is a video that some people are sharing where they massacre some people. They use knife to cut their heads off. They speak Igbo, they speak whatever they want to speak, and then they say they would tag the video and write, and they are circulating it on WhatsApp and Instagram and Telegram and all whatnot. And they say these are Simon Ekpa boys enforcing sit at home, and we want you people to say share, share, share. Now, the message I want to give people is that those madness cannot stop what we are doing. And if you are a Biafran who understands what Biafra is all about, stop sharing those videos. If you see anyone that is sharing it to the group that you find yourself or your inbox, block the person. Because we all know the people that are carrying out these ignorant crimes in Biafra land. What the Biafran Republic government in exile are doing is to defend and protect Biafra land. The war aim of Biafra is to make sure our women and children are not being massacred, are not being desolated from their homes, are not being cut off from the surface of this earth. What we are doing is to make sure our children don't become slaves and continue to be shouting Allah Akbar in the hands of the Fulani terrorists. So we are in no way incognizant with any barbarism or any barbaric act that cut off the heads of our own. That can never be us and will never be. So we are telling you, anyone sharing those videos to your WhatsApp groups or to you personally, block the person, delete the person for eternity, and let the person be destroyed from wherever he is, because these are the handiworks of the Fulani terrorists. And for you not to be poisoning mind with all those videos, or when you see those videos, you now start feeling emotional of how they are cutting people's head off. You should understand that they are not coming from your end, and we can never be part and parcel of such. So propagandas will come. One thing you should understand about freedom is that in freedom fighting, there must be propagandas, there must be blackmail. These are the biggest part and tool that the enemies that you are fighting against must use against you. They must cook up stories, they must stage manage something, they must put your name on it, they must bring it up and then call upon you. But you all know, and we all know, that your hands are clean. So what you need to do is expunge them out of your groups and your WhatsApp and your contacts before they come to destroy your minds. Your mind needs to be focused on the freedom, and only the freedom we will take. There is no way and manner we can be fighting to defend you and then we will be killing you. Understand one very thing. When MNK said he wants Biafra land to be peaceful, many of you may not have understood the implications of what MNK meant. Before Biafra land can be peaceful, you need to expunge the terrorist that is causing havoc, pains, and penury in Biafra land. Peace is where there is no presence of massacre. Peace is where there is no presence of destruction of lives and properties. Peace is where there is no presence of raping. Peace is where there is no presence of Fulani stooges in your communities implementing their jihad against you. Peace is where there is no presence of army personnel invading your communities to massacre your women and children. Peace is where there is no presence of Umahi and Pitamba, Soludo, and many other army to come and burn your houses, burn pregnant women in their sleeps, cut off their heads, butcher them in numbers. That is where you can call peace is a place where none of those things are not happening. So when MNK said Biafra land must be peaceful and be kept and protect the people because it's fighting for these people, what he meant is that we must fight the terrorists out of Biafra land, kill the people that come to kill you so that the place will be peaceful. So we cannot, in vice versa, be coming to kill you. Understand it very clear. We are fighting to defend Biafra land and to protect the people of Biafra. So all we are telling you is any barbaric videos that they are sending to you, confusing your brains or doing this, expunge them out of your contact and block them. Remember also to block anything that wears Nigerian flag of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's photo in your DM or following you or anything that is doing that you see the person coming to share. Block them because these are the people that will bring the infiltration into your contact on whatever that you're doing. Remember to block them. Activate the blocking industry and let it be on 247.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you for that beautiful information. It just rang something on my head. You know, whenever you see some of these kind of videos, you don't know the harm you do trying to share it in the name of you want to debunk it. The more you share, the more you propagate it, the more you cause ill feelings against your own. You don't try to debunk such kind of things by sharing for another person to see. No, you just trash it there and then and block the person if need be. Don't even retweet such. Not everything you want to counter, you share. The more you share that this is not what it is, the more you propagate that thing, the more it spreads like wildfire. So, like he said, not every tweet, not every of these recordings that comes your way that you should spread in the name of debunking. Just block and then delete so that you free others who shouldn't have seen it, that you will bring it to their knowledge. We must continue. We know where it is all coming from. Like he said, we know it is coming from our enemy. Biafrans are the most beautiful. We respect human lives. We hold in sanctity the life of humans. We don't kill. We don't shed blood. Only the time you will see us stand against you is when you come to kill us. In our core essence, that is why in our dialect we call human being Mado, the beauty of life. Ma means beauty. Ndo means life. We hold life with dignity. We respect human life. You don't shed blood anyhow. No, it is not part of us. All those barbarism came from the colonial terrorist vandals. They introduced it to Nigeria.
himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Monday. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland. The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Monday. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland. The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Monday. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa. That work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Monday. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland. The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Monday. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
I went through the space, they took the space down, so
himself obeys.
We are trying to set it up.
Okay, the one that's done as not done as. They won and make
They were. I got no patoy. I got no patoy.
I'm not going to know. I said, oh, yeah, what now? Utequele. Oh, yeah, what a new tequele. Number
sure
in the Lugu state. I want to hammer get the head where what a again got. They were
Prime Minister. They were watching a cake. Ezigbote nwa Chineke wụkwa ndị ụmụ invite to speak. Yes, so our Prime Minister, our Minister of Info, if you can hold the co-host, please take it. We must continue. Relentlessly, we must continue. I am looking for our beautiful, amazing national anthem, so I can play it. Please get the mic. We must continue. If they like, they should bring the space 1,000 times. We are ready. We Angel, are all here.
Angel, please give the co-host to Ben Chooks because I'm not very stable now.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good. My own amazing. Amazing. Oh, they don't know who we are. They don't know who we are. My own amazing Minister of Info. Goodness me. How no wagon potwai? Say haga no yadika on abia. They are hearing our bottle. Mahachoro ya. How no wagon potwai?
Naimo.
Absolutely.
Yes, so our Minister of Information, Sana Parawa. I sent message to you. Please, can you check it? Your WhatsApp.
Unbelievable. Ma people everywhere. Chai! Onyendu, mchetokwu onyendu onatom obaba yetie. Ma people everywhere. See them. See them. They want a release of. They want Nnamdi Kanu, but they don't want Simon Ekpa. See them with green, white, green. Bashi everywhere.
No, be
Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, you sold. Now you love him. Just to disorganize everything. Now you pretend you love him. because he's in DSS. Now you love him. So just to distract what we are doing, underground, we no see wetin come out from underground. Anything about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, you jump in, you want to talk about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, you love him, Onyendu, Winchi people. Crop, in fact, when I call them people, they make mistake. Crop of imbecilic creatures everywhere. We love Nnamdi Kanu. Without Simon Ekpa, they will all be in their bed sleeping. They run away from Biafra land. Winchi people, Winchi creatures. No, they call them people. People, they pain me when I call them people at the vex. These people are not human beings. Imagine Olansi of all, the last man, Chineke. We don't have any elder in Biafra land. The only elder we have in Biafra land is Kamsi. That is the only responsible and respectable elder. Kamsi. Mad people. Everywhere you turn. Network, you must allow me to play our amazing national anthem. You have to allow me to play it. Please allow me to take this national anthem from heaven. The best national anthem in the whole wide world. But none. You have to let us play it. Zoo Network, take your hand away from my phone. I cast you out. That's correct. That's correct. Connect. The network has obeyed. Let me connect it because this anthem must play. I tell you, it must play. It has to play. Collier. That's right. Share your music. Share your love. The national anthem, you have to play. You have to play. We want to hear that sound from Elohim. That inspiration from the Most High. We have to hear it play. It is very important that we hear it play. Yes, it's connected. It is connected. Let me go there and listen to it. Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Sorry, my beloved people, this national anthem is important. We listen to it. It is very important. It plays. That's correct. That's correct. This song from our Queenity Angel, Chioma.
And of the rising sun we love and cherish, beloved homeland.
That's correct.
Of our brave heroes, we must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all of foes. But if the prize is death for all we hold dear, then let us die
without a shred of fear.
Hell to Biafra, consecrated mission. Oh, Fatherland, peace be our solemn plea. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood, we'll count our privilege.
It's a privilege to die for Biafra.
The living star shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal.
We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal.
And through the crucible unscathed will pass. When we abide the wind of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets give the glorious song of victory. We score might and wrong. God protect us from dying in peaceful. Guide all our movements, lest we go astray. Give us the strength to reach the humanist call, to give and not to count the cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with prison flames, to make this life a land of righteousness.
Oh, goodness me.
All hell, Biafra.
Biafra, we hail thee. Did you see where it stopped? A land of righteousness. A land of righteousness. Oh, goodness me. We are whiter than white and whiter than snow. You heard our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, say that often. And criminals ran and surrounded him, choking him with darkness. Choking our leader with darkness. And he cried out, he wants 100 men. He is tired of broadcast. 100 men and he marches. At Baria Karigo. A land of righteousness. That is why I keep reminding you that the restoration of Biafra is the restoration of humanity. Is the restoration of mankind, or every kind of evil, every kind of vices is now allowed in the world, because Biafra is not here to teach the world how to live a decent life, how to live a life with morals, morality. We taught the world everything. So they cut us and then forced us into the worst creatures. The worst creatures that Elohim ever made. The Fulanis. Forced us into the, I don't know the name that qualifies these barbaric creators that we were forced to be one. Lumped us into a mess that has made our red cap today of no value. Destroyed who we are, if not for his son, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, that he sent forth. We are all gone. The world is doomed. The world is doomed without Biafra. That is why we are whiter than white, and we are supposed to be spotless. That was my anger when I heard about my brother, and I was so furious. A lot of us misunderstood me. I don't want to be anywhere close to evil and criminality. But I did not know that the devil was the one that was so close. I never knew. I never knew. That is how they come in. That is how they surrounded themselves with our little, attach themselves to our leaders. That is the same way. You will never know. How would you know? How would you know? Until things happen, you wouldn't know. And that is why I will say we should just put it aside and move on. It's a great lesson that we all have learned. We are whiter than white and whiter than snow, and only the truth can give us Biafra. We must stay on the path of truth. Anytime you introduce lie upon yourself, your leg will come out. And like I will always say, we will drag that leg and stone you away because we have nothing in common with darkness. We have nothing at all. We don't waste any time, no second. We will pull that dirty, stinking, creepy leg out among us. You cannot survive here. You don't belong here. The land of righteousness. That is the last word on that national anthem. Righteousness. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to all people. We need righteousness to take our place. We need true love, even though we have to be careful with one another. We need true love. We need true love to really achieve what Elohim has given to us to take. United we stand, and we stand very strong. But when we are divided, we fall apart. The force becomes weakened. We all are very important. We all are playing important roles. Don't overlook yours and over-exalt the other. No, we all are making impacts. And we must appreciate our little efforts. Don't wait to be hailed. Don't wait to be praised. It is not important. What is important is our freedom. Is that which you are doing? Keep on doing it. Do it with joy. Enjoy doing it. Don't do it as if someone is pushing you to do it. Enjoy what you are doing for Biafra. That is when it becomes easy. Remove envy and jealousy, and you will not find yourself in trouble. Because our eyes are open. The Biafran government, top-notch professionals, their eyes are open. You must jettison. Like we have known today, we have learned. Anybody who comes with gossip, we know what to do to you. We now know exactly what to do to you. We all are infallible. Nobody is free from mistakes. But be ready to take correction. That is when you can move forward. Take correction. Accept you were wrong. That is the only way we can continue moving together. In every family, you cannot tell me you don't have quarrels. You have fight, you have quarrels, but in order to continue living together, you forgive one another and you move on. Let's see this thing we are doing. Let's see what we are doing. Let's see ourselves as family. Our family, a very beautiful family. We will quarrel. We will misunderstand ourselves. But we will try to stand so we can understand ourselves and move on. Misunderstanding is not wrong. Quarrels is not wrong. It's only wrong when you don't want to listen to the other and understand the angle they came from and forgive them and move on. That is when misunderstanding becomes wrong. It's a good thing to have misunderstanding because it helps you know yourselves better. It's not a bad thing. It's not something you should carry as a weight and begin to destroy yourself, because when you bear grudges, you are destroying yourself. You don't know the chemical you have just bought. You've gone to buy something that will destroy you. When you hate people for no reason, maybe out of envy or jealousy, you are dying. You just bought a chemical that will kill you. Because anytime you see them, that chemical, you know that hot feeling you have. You don't know that thing is really damaging.
Yeah, Mazi, good man, are you still here? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Maybe the network has kicked him out. My good people. Before I will call the next person, there's something I want to chip on. I think our honorable minister is here, information minister. When Biafra is finally restored, at the three arms of the government we have, the judiciary will be the strongest. Rule of law. That's the most important thing we have to do. Judiciary will be the strongest among the three. Nobody can go free. If anyone mess up, because I think we have to bring sometimes I ask myself, the way some Biafrans are behaving, their mind, it's like children. And our people who don't call ourselves, ask ourselves a question. When things is happening, this organization deceiving us, putting bounty on.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, are you back?
It was a network.
Oh.
It was a network.
Okay. I know that they kick you out.
Yeah, let me end up what I was saying, and then they might begin to go around, because we should understand how these things work. We should understand how it works. The same way you enjoy people calling you good names, check the opposite when people begin to throw arrows at you with bad words. It's like arrow. It just pierces your chest. Especially when what they're accusing you of is not true. It's like an arrow piercing your heart. You will be restless and very uncomfortable. So we should try not to be quick in dishing out the wrong words at people, except those who actually deserve it. There are people who deserve it, but not when you haven't gotten it all right and then you dish it out. Like I said, I learned mine and I've taken my corrections. We learn on the go. So please, before you dish out those words, remember the damage it does. Remember how you feel when you get such, so that we will stay healthy until Biafra comes. We will stay healthy and enter Biafra strong and vibrant, because we are going to dance. So we will dance the dance of angels. We will dance even that one of the spirits, and the whole world will think we are mad. They will call us mad. So save your energy for Biafra land, because we are going to dance. We must continue. Thank you very much. Yes, we yield the mic. Someone's hands was okay. My co-host, you got it. You go ahead, and then you yield the mic to. Hey, goodness me, this kind of network is.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mazi Lucky Star, are you around?
Yes,
Can
yes.
you unmute mic? Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to salute my co-host, good man, and Ben Chooks. Then ultimately, I want to appreciate our Minister for Information, Mechiko Kikabia Magozionu. This struggle that we are into, a lot of us, we are not happy of what the Janjaweeds are doing to us. My grandmother suffered during the war, and my father. And the area where we live, I'm calling from the coastal region. I believe you have heard about Ndokwa people, and that speaks like Igbo too. The same thing they speak together. And Isoko province. If you Google it, you see Isoko region across the River Niger. When you cross Ndoni to Obai, after Obai, you enter Kwale, Ndokwa East. From Ndokwa East, you enter Isoko province, close to Ogeli, where we are going to have a Delta State headquarters in the new Biafra. I understand the area very well. That's where I live, where I was raised. I understand our culture. The same farm market days they observe. That's where Isoko and Ukwane people. And then the same two rapper they tie, the same thing. But I discovered that since the Fulanis have brought their evil agenda of divide and rule, they try to separate us. We are one. The Urobo people and Isoko, they speak almost the same thing. Then Isoko and Igbo, they have similarities of their tenses and their language. So, and they have similarities of their tenses and their language. So, and